Hey guys, welcome back to another Saturday afternoon. Today we've got another truckload of compost and got a couple of hours with the kids and then they're going to a party and then I'm going to carry on working, but I think I'm going to haul that into the market garden, into some beds, and Adina and the little kids are going to be over there in the family garden using that leftover dirt we've got, and we're going to be using some of the seedlings we've got in the greenhouse. And Matilda is going to be planting some more corn seeds and I think her flower seeds, because not much of them came up. Yeah, I think it's going to use some of these onions and some leek and these peas, even though they look dead. Going to give it a go anyway, and whatever else is in here. There might be some broccoli and stuff over there, but and the corn, they're going to use the corn, but I'm just going to let them go hard with that, and hopefully all the kids will give them a hand. But I'm going to get hauling some dirt, so see how quickly I can empty my truck. That's one garden bed done. It's probably about used half of the truckload. I'm definitely going to tarp that because I don't want any weeds coming up over there, so that's all going to get tarped, and then I'm going to move on to the second bed on this side of the trellis. Done. That is 2 garden beds ready for our seedlings when they come up, which yeah, it's probably about 2-3 weeks or something like that. We'll probably plant like beans, different kinds of beans like the yardlongs and that. I probably won't plant the beans with the bitter melons like last year, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, next week the plan is to do another 2 beds over there, figure out how long these potatoes have got, because these 2 beds probably going to be for tomatoes. Yeah, but let's go and see what the girls are planting. So we're over in the garden I'm not allowed to touch, but Raven has been hauling dirt for Adina, and they've weeded out all of that, which it was like that, quite a jungle, and they've planted some peas in there. So I think they're going to do a little bit more there, and then they're going to plant some corn, which they might plant in here. So I think me and Jasper might give her a hand. Jasper's so stoked. Yeah. Okay, we're going to give him a little bit of a hand, okay Jasper? Yeah? For weeding in this area. So we got this far. We've done this little patch here. Adina's had to go and milk the goats, and these guys are just cleaning up the last bits of the weeds so we don't leave them in the pathways like we normally do and then they become weeds again. But we're probably not going to get around to planting that, well they're not, till tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to go up, have some afternoon tea, and possibly come back down, possibly not. If I don't, I'll see you tomorrow. If I do, I'll see you very shortly. Okay, I'm back down here. It hasn't rained. I thought it was going to rain, so I haven't been down for a little while, but come back down all alone. A couple of days ago we checked on the bees. They've actually started drawing out comb in that the white box over there, and they've started eating a little bit of the sugar syrup, drinking it, so turning it into comb, so that's good. But there's actually like the willows and stuff like that are all flowering at the moment, so I probably shouldn't have to feed them any more sugar syrup, which is cool. But we did kill one swarm cell, or though I think it's a swarm cell. It's not an emergency queen cell because we found eggs, so I doubt it's the queen. Well, I hope she's not dead. But what I'm going to do down here is we're going to work in Matilda's little flower garden, because she's still got a bad leg and still got crutches walking around the place, which hopefully gets better soon. We are going to help her out a little bit basically. And Adina done a little bit of weeding during the week. It's probably about halfway done with the second bed, so I've just pretty much got to do the rest of it, although I don't have gloves. And look at these spikes. Yeah, but I have got a fork over here, so we will be using that, and the kids can get rid of that. What's over there? Ducks. Unbelievable. But and I'm going to order some of this white netting stuff so we can actually protect her sunflowers and that when they go up, so they don't fall over. Yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve, but I wouldn't mind it for tomatoes and stuff like that anyway. But yeah, I'm going to get into weeding the rest of this bed, and then we can put a tarp over it. But yeah, in these next few videos it's going to be a lot of weeding, a lot of compost hauling, because we're just that close to planting season. It's only like 2-3 weeks away, something like that anyway. Done. Definitely took me a lot longer than I thought. It's probably about an hour's work right there. But there's some gnarly weeds. Look at this pathway. There's like a whole nother garden bed now. But I'm going to leave the kids to get rid of that. And I was going to tarp it, but we will tarp it maybe tomorrow or the next day, just so the ducks can get all the slugs and all that through there, because they were in here before and they're like swimming on the tarp and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll leave it for now. But anyway, I'm going to go up, have some dinner, and I'll hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day, and yes, it's sort of going to be like a rest day. We're sort of starting that kind of Sabbath cycle on every 7 days, but we are feeding animals today, and I thought we'll take you guys along so we can actually end this video. So the kids are coming with their buckets and that. We've got so much food all over here, although that was like double the height. We're going through like about 50 bags of food in about 5 weeks. It's getting a bit crazy around here. Adina's just getting some food ready, filling up like 2 buckets, and these guys are coming to get all their ice cream containers and that. I don't normally do all the chores and stuff, so it'll be good for you guys to see what all of these kids actually do around the place, which is a lot. So everyone's got their food now, and Raven over here, she's got the first task. She is feeding the silkies, although all of these light Sussex over here, they've all we've all put them in there just because we haven't got this outdoor pen over here ready yet. This one over here, I've got to put mesh on the outer walls and make it so goats can't push in from that way. So there's quite a bit of work to do over there, which is just another project for me to do, which I'm going to do soon, because we've got heaps of chicks and that in the shed that are going to go out. But yeah, it's supposed to be just silkies in here, and normally we're getting about 1 egg out of these silkies, but Evelyn comes in here and normally takes it. She does bring it inside, but she just loves collecting them and hiding out in here, because I think these guys all let her pick them up. So yeah, next up we are doing the chicken hill, which we've got our shavers, our laying chickens over there, we've got our barred rocks, we've got our Orpingtons, we've got our light Sussex, and then we've got some ducks in there too, some Indian runners and some Pekins. We're just about to feed the pigs and the piglets, but the kids just found something pretty cool.
There's 3 babies! Cheers, babies!
Baby ducklings just under the seat here. It's been there for a while, so yeah, it was definitely due to hatch, all of them. But anyway, let's get back to our chores and feed these mummy pigs.
Dad, look. I can hear more piglets. I can hear more.
We've just been going on a hunt for the other piglets because we're a little bit worried some have got lost or gone in the creek, but we just come over here and there's 6 in there that Theo's chasing out, so that's good. What's not good is the sheep chump, the lamb, is over this side.
But one of the piglets have brown spots instead of black ones.
Have what? White spots, you mean? Oh, brown spots instead of white spots. But yeah, that netting up there needs to go because the sheep is getting stuck in it. So yeah, so we've got 5 more little piglets to find because all the mummies are eating, trying to figure out if they're all still alive. So we found another 3 down by the greenhouse, Adina and Jasper and that, and we figured they can't actually cross the little creek down there, so they're actually bringing them up and they're going to give them back to mummy over here. Right, me and Theo had a good look and we can't find the other 2 baby pigs, so somehow they must have tried to cross this little creek here and got stuck or something, but we can't find any dead piglets or any drowned piglets unless they've gone fully down the creek or something's happened. But yeah, it's all good, it happens. We're down to 12 piglets now. Yeah, anyway, on to the next chore. One of Adina's chores is to water the greenhouse. Although it's in the middle of the day at the moment, so it's probably not the best time. I think maybe she needs to transition to either morning or night time watering of this place. But at the end of the day, it's getting water, so yeah. And our bananas are still alive, so that's good. Plenty of plants to plant out soon enough. Next up is our compost chickens, which Jasper feeds, and these are supposed to be our compost bays, although we've been really slack with composting. Hopefully come summer we'll be a bit more better at it, and it's gone all anaerobic at the moment anyway, so yeah, but we've mainly been using this for like the food forest and that. We haven't been using it for the garden yet, but like this is really thick of material that we can use, so hopefully we can dump these in the bays this year and use it a lot more. But yeah, we're slack, but we're getting there. And of course this is Adina's chores. The raptors, emus and Louis, our ostrich, and our 4 little piglets that are getting fatter by the day. I'm pretty sure they thrive off eating the emu poo because they are getting fat, and plus they've got like all of this grass over here, even though the ostriches and emus eat the grass as well. But we're just about to get into grass season, so we should get a lot more growth. So yeah, this dinosaur. Okay, Louis. So Adina also feeds our pilgrim geese, which they have been laying a few eggs this season that were pinched, tried to hatch, but had no luck. but they have hatched one little gosling. Which is a little bit hard to actually get close up because they're very protective over their babies. Adina also feeds our Chinese geese over here, which they're starting to get a bit of grass in here, and once they stop laying eggs we'll be starting to graze this with either the pigs or the goats or the sheep, something like that. But at the moment we don't want the eggs getting eaten by the animals. So I think, how much eggs did we get today?
One.
It's got one. I Chinese
got 2 yesterday.
Yeah, and we're going to start letting them sit soon to see if they can hatch their own, because again we're not having much luck with their eggs either, but we've got another load in the incubator, so we'll see what happens with that. Over in this paddock's another chore that Adina's doing, feeding Bruno. We're just trying to fat him up a little bit. He's got quite a lot of grass, and even all of these young goats that we put over here with Samson have a lot of grass. Sorry for the wind, it is crazy out here, but I'm trying, definitely trying. But yeah, they've got a lot of grass, and these guys hopefully will be pregnant very soon. But yeah, just trying to fatten them up, get them nice and healthy. Soon these guys will be doing rotational grazing, but at the moment they're just staying there.
She's on. She tried to get me yesterday when she was out. Ah. No, we'll just go through here.
Over this side of the bridge we've just got our 3 milking goats and the sheep and their baby lamb, and we'll show you soon, but we have got Maple and the other little minions as well over here. But we're not milking the goats this afternoon, milking it tomorrow morning, just to give us a little bit of a break.
Grow poppies!
So we're up by the quail now, and Jasper feeds these guys, and we're actually getting some eggs from these guys, which is pretty cool. We're finally getting something out of them.
These are how small they look like. And there is, we saw at least 6 this morning. Oh, 7! There's like a handful of eggs. Oh wait, no, they're here. Oh my gosh, I've already squashed them. There's 7 eggs, Mum!
We picked the perfect timing to come do the quail, because now it's decided to rain. So whoa, so we've been pretty lucky. We've still got a few more animals to feed though. We've still got the bunnies, still got the chicks in the shed, and we've still got the ducklings outside, and I think that's it. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't normally do all the chores, so I'm just along for the ride today. So this, right next to the quail pen, is our khaki Campbells, and we've got a pair of silver lace Wyandottes. I don't think we've hatched any eggs from them yet. I'm not sure if they've been even getting any eggs, but these are the main source of duck eggs we'll be getting at the moment, and soon we'll be starting to sell fertile duck eggs as well. Really? So now we'll see how much actual duck eggs we get in one day.
Cutting grass is growing back there. It's coming from revenge.
How many eggs, Jasper?
So far 10.
This is another one of Dina's chores, is the rabbits. Yeah. So these are our 2 survivalists from our big virus outbreak. We think it was anyway. And these ones were vaccinated, so we're pretty sure. But now they've had their first lot of baby bunnies again. And we do have to clean the cages, so please hold the comments. These are some of the baby bunnies. They have gotten quite big now.
This one's Oreo, and this one was
You can't remember. But yeah,
It was biscuit.
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 Yeah, and there's a couple of like charcoal ones and that. But these ones,
Biscuit.
but these ones are purely going to be for eating, because we don't want to sell them yet. Because of the virus, we didn't get to 110 days before we eliminated it from potentially still being here. So yeah, we're going to eat these ones, and maybe the next ones we'll breed and sell those ones, and eventually we'll get another female, and we're definitely going to vaccinate, because obviously it worked for these two bunnies.
This one's called Don.
So all the way back up the top now. This is one of Ray's chores, is these ducklings here. I think there's only 4 of them. I don't know if they sold them or not, but they're just in this little pen, and we've just been moving it around until they're a bit bigger, until predators can't get them. But yeah, we've just been moving this cage, and giving them water, giving them food, and yeah, soon they'll be old enough to go out with the wild. And then we've got the last of all. This is like Crazyville chicks. We've got baby chicks in there that just hatched a week ago. We've got chicks in here hatched like 2 weeks ago. Got chicks in here that hatched who knows ago. We've still got our light Sussex in here that are just wild, going everywhere. We've got some more light Sussex chicks in here, I think with the silky. Then we've got some light Sussex, a couple of Orpingtons in here. And this is purely all Jasper's, so he makes sure they got food, makes sure they got water, makes sure all of the pens are nice and clean. I'm not sure if it's just him that cleans all the pens, because it's quite a big job. We try to do it weekly. And yeah, he just makes sure they're nice and healthy. If he sees any sick ones, tells us. We have to give them some cocktail or some medication, stuff like that. But yeah, it's quite a big job he's got. Okay guys, that's pretty much all of the chores. Some of them we do twice a day, like the chicks and that, and milking the goats and stuff like that, which we'll show you guys one day. But for this video, we will catch you guys later. Next week might be a little bit different. We're going to start doing some work on the farm after work daily. Hopefully, possibly have Saturdays off. Start doing Saturdays, and then Sundays you won't see us at all, because we'll be relaxing, which we're doing today. But normally we're going to put the camera away, going to put technology away, all of that away, and just chillax on a Sunday. Get ready for the next week. That's what's happening next week. So yeah, hopefully it's going to work. If it doesn't, oh well, we tried. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Luke out.